Lucky. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we didn't give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakodash. Double honors be to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders of our Akim of GMS and men that are like them, that is pushing word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the elect. Now we the brothers here, the few brothers here out of Columbus, Ohio, GMS. All right, this branch, all right, coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of America. All right. Known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, whether you like it or not, with a few so-called black great people on earth, but the remnant will only be saved out here. All right, you two will be destroyed by the lake of fire. Whether you like that or not, it's in the scriptures via the missiles. All right. So first and foremost, we're going to jump off by rolling prophecy, because the things that are popping off is prophecy. And guess who's to tell you? The prophets. All right, the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. If anybody want to find that, and also of course look at Jeremiah 28:8 just to kick that thing off, because the most important thing right now is to turn the tide of the kingdoms, which the so-called white man, he's biblically known as the Edomites, and the Lord has a very strong hatred for the Edomites. All right.
So Luke 1 and 70 says, as he said the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
There it is.
So he said, he spake by the words of, he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, and the mouth of his holy.
And that's not a light thing, you know. This it's not a light thing to come out here week in and week out, do your videos daily or weekly, go out, do class, go to the highways, byways chiefly, and go to work for Esau. So it's a constant movement. But guess what? We were ordained, whether we liked it or not. We got plucked out of the world. All right, so 28:8, kick that off. And brothers got any stories? All right, it's a lot going on. It's exciting times. Got 2K26 coming up, which is another exciting time. We know the time is trickling down for this kingdom to fall. All right.
This is another scripture proving that the Lord speaks through his prophets. This is 2 Samuel 23:2. It says, the spirit of Yahweh spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. Again, it's talking about the point that we are the mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father. Okay? He uses us to kick prophecy, to discern the signs of the times. Okay, I'm warning the people about what's going on in the earth.
That's exactly what we do, starting our apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, which we are the spearhead of pushing prophecy. Actually, we're known for pushing prophecy. I believe they did a chat GPT on, I believe somebody said about GMS. What is GMS known for? I think chiefly they're known for pushing prophecy. And also, we believe that we got through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, which that's the name for all you bozos out there. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, the true name, the true Lashawan Kadash, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. His name is Yeshua, Yoshua, Yo play yogurt, nigga. Oh yeah.
Quick, that's the spirit. I looked this up for myself as well. It says, this takes a chat GPT, GMS Israelites. It says, GMS Great Millstone is a camp within the border Hebrew Israelite movement. Here's a concise overview. GMS stands for Great Millstone, a group founded by Apostle Tahar in the early 2000s after separating from Northwest related camps. All right, it says key beliefs. They teach that the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade are the biblical Israelites. Salvation is primarily for Israel, not for all nations. America often called Babylon the Great will be destroyed. And then last bullet point says they emphasize street preaching, prophecy, and strict interpretations of scripture.
You gotta read that last part again, bro.
It says they emphasize street preaching, prophecy, and strict interpretation of scripture. Just like you said, GMS, we get our apostles down, known for prophecy, which that's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, told us to come the spirit of prophecy.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, Elder Apostle Tar coined the year 2K25, the year of false prophets. If you get that Peters real quick about false prophets and end days. All right, because he coined 2K26, the year of false prophets, apostasies. All right, those are all false prophets, man. People getting proud, people losing their fucking oils, losing their minds. All right, you got what's his name? Well, I didn't hear that part, but you got what's his name talking about people can make other nations can make it. All right, yeah, Deacon, there it is. Deacon Akkad talking about other nations can make it. Here, I can prove it. No, man, you can't prove shit, nigga. We can just prove you the damn devil, man. You go right along, you gonna burn right along with these you ball cap wearing niggas. Niggas getting proud. Niggas losing their marbles, man. You got that?
Yeah. So 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1 says, but there were false prophets among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
So swift destruction is gonna come to you, man, because guess what? They were plucked out too. But you know what? What's between Lord's will, we are hopeful elect, between us, they get plucked out for destruction. All right, because they're only bringing themselves deeper and deeper into pits, man. Them niggas talking about Gentiles can make it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, all that's gonna hit, man. All right, let me say my piece first, man. I'm joking. But now, real talk though, they just plucked themselves in for swift destruction. And Yahweh Shai, he's not playing games, man. Why you think we out here? We ain't got ball caps on. Jake just got the bandies or the joints that cover the ears up. That's all we got. We ain't got ball caps. We ain't trying to look all cool in the joint. Some change, some brothers might do it, but for the most part, we don't. All
right. Like you said, damnable heresies, seeing an uprise in these last days. You know, men depart from the faith. Like you said, apostasy. You know what I'm saying? Someone, returns back, from what they were taught. Right? Turn back from the doctrine that was pushed, that was preached. Okay? Because ultimately, these guys sold out and they're scared. See, because they know Esau is about to come down with that wrath, so they're trying to, sprinkle in, some more heathen action so that, some of the fire get taken off of them. But it doesn't matter. Esau still hates you all the same.
That's right. That's a beautiful point the bro just said, man. Hey, because Esau is he's gonna round all you. No matter if you wearing our garments that you call what are dresses or whatever, you gonna wear all Jake up, because that's like the bro said. Who are you? He's gonna round you off. Now you can name, you got us, which is Revelation 13 and 10, 13, 9 and 10, over down, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, Revelations 13, which, no, I won't say that, because a lot of y'all don't understand, but it don't matter, he's still gonna round you all up, man, and put you in persecution, man.
Yeah, just like, they tried to set him free or whatever. The army nigga tried to, go into Pennywise and be like, you're free, look, I'm on your side, I'm on your team. Look back at this nigga, like, you stupid nigga. And ate his dumb ass, So like I said, stupid, so now it doesn't matter, how much you try to save the heathen, try to sprinkle in little, favors for Esau,
It's just that, I see the commercial, it pissed me off. I see the commercial. It's the anti-yami. And now they go back to the heartstrings. Nigga, nobody give a tie S-word no more. That shit's been played out. You got people don't care about that heartstring you're trying to pull. Because everybody knows, the veil has been lifted, man. Everybody knows that you're the true devil. Everybody knows that you receive a lot of resources from America, aka Babylon the Great. And you niggas, like the bro said, y'all try to drizzle in a little bit. Oh yeah, hey man, we cool, man. All right, dap them up. Yeah, nah, man, we in the kingdom, bro. I'm gonna make, try to make pacts with the damn devil again, man.
Salaki, just like Jason did with Antiochus, captivity. All right, Jason tried to, bribe him and then pay his way into the priesthood. But all in all, Antiochus ended up flipping on him, man. It's setting up Menelaus, so he finessed him, So it don't matter how much you try to, act like you pro-Edom, all right, he's still gonna turn on your ass, man. Yeah. But I got that word, damnable heresy, real quick. It says damnable heresies are false teachings within Christianity, ultimately, our Hebrew Israelites, that deny core doctrines, leading people away from salvation and towards spiritual destruction.
And core doctrines goes with the name first and foremost, all right? And then it trickles down into who's the 12 tribes, how they're the 12 tribes. And then you go into the stories, the history, so you can match up the 12 tribes. And then you go into, in any about way, then you go into the curses. Cause that's pretty much how you can identify who are the 12 tribes. And which that's the big point. And then you go into the milk, and then you go into the meat, so to speak. Yeah, prophecies, man. Yeah, prophecies. All right. The main one that a lot of people try to deny now is I've heard this a couple of times about Deuteronomy 28:68. Like who else was shackled up like that, nigga? And then you go into the northern tribes. That's spoke about 2 Ezra 13, which a lot of people don't believe in the Apocrypha. You gotta find those answers in the Apocrypha, which is between the Old Testament and the New Testament, because there's a big gap in between the Old and New Testament. So where the hell was the Greek captivity kept in? You gotta find that in the Apocrypha. But
I got a quick reset because Jake was going into pretty much Jake trusting in Esau. And, they're gonna lose in the end. It's Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusts so of his wickedness, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath been altogether wiped away. Said not him by thee, least when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. So Esau, he gonna use you, and what he doing, a lot of these different camps, even like going back to that chat, GPT, whatever the hell that shit called. GPT? GPT, you know what I'm saying? Even that said that those different Israelite camps are literally sold out, and guess what? Esau, even with the 501c charter, shit like that, you can't say certain things, and Esau ain't gonna push, hey, say this, say that, say all heathen can come in, right? Say Christ, you see?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you got it.
See, once you start making these pacts with Esau, it's blood in, blood out. It's pretty much you sold yourself short. All right, now there's room for repentance, but you probably gonna have to catch an ass whooping, man, because like I said, you catching pennies from Esau when the pennies you really should try to receive is from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because that's the one that's not gonna rust away like Esau and his kingdom.
Now I can add on to that 10th verse. It said, never trust thine enemy, for like iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Meaning his wickedness is corrosive, it spreads, And when you hand in hand with Esau, now you're subject, to rust out. You see, for his wickedness to spread,
Yeah, niggas gonna wither away with this place, man.
That's what has happened with them other camps, Now they big into scholarship game of they tapping into, Esau, documents and, trying to disprove this and that and going with, Esau's wisdom instead of the wisdom that was bestowed upon the prophets. Via the Holy Spirit.
That's why it requires much endurance and faith to withstand all this shit. Now another thing that's catching wind, that's gonna put all you niggas in a conundrum, is this whole thing with the Diddy thing. All right, that's another ploy to keep you niggas asleep. Yeah, Diddy doctrine, the Diddy doctrine, man. And guess who's spearheaded that? Because they know you Israelites, man. Salaki. They know you Jakes are gonna fall for it every time. Oh, what's the scoop on the streets? Oh, fuck the Bible, fuck the Israelite shit. What's popping now? That Israelite shit, that's last year. What's Diddy popping now? What's Diddy popping?
Salaki, bro. You know that one picture where they got like 5 different Jakes in 5 different phases?
Oh no.
Like, so it's like we went from slaves to, to hip hop, into the 2000s, You know what I'm saying? So they put this is back look, they put the Hebrew Israelite back in 2020.
Oh,
and now
shit.
everybody
Oh,
wanna be Indian. Yeah.
the COVID.
Now everybody, now niggas want to be native to America. We ain't never been in the shit. We was always here. But you had Israelites here, all right, but the bulk of these southern tribes here were on slave ships. Like, dispersed, you know what I'm saying, throughout the different plains in Africa, man, after 70 AD. You know, but not just the back point when you said that, you know what I'm saying, like you said, the Hebrews, they slashed, that's 20.
That's on the wayside, man. Hey, at clubs opened up 21 no more. Now niggas got bankroll. Hey, things about to pop off. And we can get on that precept because now there's a few things I want to talk about, especially in this military, whatever, the holidays to active duty soldiers. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna they're gonna ump these niggas up. Oh man, I got a real list. Oh, Trump giving out these packages now. Oh, so the big nose on a strategic level, he's not that smart, man. They tell you he's a puppet.
Back to Sirach 12 and 12 to read 12 again. To say him not by thee, least when he have overthrown thee, he stand by up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. That's even going into, like we said, with the military situation. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just doing that, and the people think, oh, we in good case and extra money, and then, you know, World War III. I think he said that last week. World War III is coming. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that should put it like a ding, like an exclamation point, like on a Pokemon or some shit. Like, oh, hold up, I'm getting $1,700. Huh? Yeah, question mark. Like, hold up, that's it. I'm getting $1,700. Trump, he's in office. Last time he was in office, he raised the paychecks by a couple points percentage wise. He's gonna do it again. That's to keep niggas in the loop, and he's gonna broadcast it. He's gonna tell the whole world, hey, I did this. I'm the one that did this. I brought down prices. All right, that's gonna put you niggas in the net real quick. Just like how the heads of these camps are doing, they're doing the same thing that Trump is doing. Because they're puppets too. But you know what? We're puppets. But we're puppets righteously for Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So it's not always bad to be a puppet. All right, we're puppets for righteousness' sake, man.
Skip to 16 and get to the point. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. It's like, I know you mentioned that Molly cost. I don't want to say the actual word. Molly cost. You know, he weeping and crying. He got the little sob story. Oh man, I'm so, you know, I went 6 million of us got killed, whatever. You know, and everybody feel bad for you. Nobody's feeling bad for you niggas no more, man. You know, the gig is up. You know, the veils has been it's getting unveiled. Like in the Scooby-Doo, the fucking villains getting
there's always someone with a nose.
Yeah. Big ass nose.
Big ass nose.
You know?
Yeah. Oh shit, I lost my point. I'll get it back with it.
She got 2 more verses. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee.
I'm sorry, and guess who? I just losing my point again. Guess who's on that commercial? It was the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Israelites, true Israelites. They was all put up the 6 million, and they was putting up, remember, the hook noses and all that shit. And it was like sorrowful, a big ass 6-foot Judite, and like a little small Mexican. Hey, and them hook noses wanted to point your ass, man, from your own land. Keep going.
Yeah, that's crazy because look into the history. A lot of because you know a lot of people that have so-called rights, like a lot of different nations, because it takes simple as down the street marching for equal rights and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You over here crying to be equal with the so-called white man and to make all the other nations equal too. You know what I mean? You know, who's so on and so forth. They won't do that though.
It's always a black guy. It's like the one nigga was sleeping in front of the officers and shit. He was dancing and shit doing the front door.
Oh yeah, looking stupid. Trying to hunt everybody and shit. Hey, like the bro said, in Psalm 12 chapter, never trust your enemy. You you hugging Esau, Esau got a knife to your neck, man. Whether you know it or not, man. It could be symbolically and it also could be physically. You know? It's craziness.
It says he would shake his head much and change his countenance. That's what. Yep, most likely. But that's what he's doing. He changed his countenance. But now, like we're going into that word double speech, we went into that. Now it's starting to become more that Edomite ancient spirit, and his horns starting to show. You know.
Right, like you going into on fronts. He saw him even with the military, shaking hands with people. It's like niggas had vocab in a congregation. You understand that spirits tied to everything and everybody.
That's right.
You allowed a demon, a demonic entity into your house.
Yes,
the
right.
scriptures speak about don't let every man into your household, man. Why? Because you know these spirits are attached, or will attach themselves, all right, to an area that they feel needs to be attacked or breached, man.
Hey, and guess what? That's a great point. Hey, because every time Vocab and Malone come up to the camp, we have an order, of course. But y'all say we some bitch ass niggas. Well, come try us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're not gonna resort to that. But come on, man. We got brothers know how to get busy, man. But anyways, our way of defending or keeping Vocab away and his spirit away is he's gonna be on the other side of that camera. We're not gonna let this nigga come around and do debates. All right, we might a lot of Jake though. We might we good with COVID, you know? But we keep that nigga on the other side, man. Because like the bro said, they're demons, man. And that nigga is not your friend. He just wants to get more propaganda to make his quota.
Nigga like Darth Sidious, man. Try to pull you to the dark side, man. Entice you to the dark side, man. You know, via what? That strange woman in Proverbs, the 5th chapter, man. You know, going into the different doctrines and philosophies. You see? Try to lure you in, man. But the whole time is what? It results in what? Death. And now you got a lot of guys who have, you know, partaken into that strange woman. Okay? And now they're spiritually dead, man. They lost, like the brother mentioned earlier in the video, man. They lost the oil, and that shit is not gonna hold up. Like we said, we're Moab coming up to Deacon. You know what I'm talking about? Or Ham. You know what I'm saying? It be 18 degrees. He got on them
Sandals. The Adidas shoes.
This man always got those skinny ass jeans on. You know what I'm saying? Where is this influx of heathen coming up to the campus and seeking their hour service? They're nowhere.
That
It's
they
like
are.
your doctrine is on fruit.
That's right.
So know a tree by its fruit.
Yep. Which goes back to your brother Reed.
It's back in 2 Peter chapter 2.
And death to you niggas, man. Hey, man, that nigga Tazariak, I was looking at something, I believe yesterday or something. This nigga's doing a fucking, what you do, a world, this nigga doing a world tour. He's debating everybody, he's talking, I see this nigga debating Marquette. Like, what are you doing debating that nigga, the Satan the sinner, yeah, that bald head nigga, that Mason. I mean, he's cool, but what are you doing debating him? I mean, I could watch the Jake at the crib, but I'm not gonna sit here and you know what I mean, debate him.
Right, with them fake ass freckles on his face.
Yeah, nigga throwing little joints, man. That's the point that we about to get, man. So like it, bro.
Back in 2 Peter 2, in verse 2, I'm reading the NLT. It says, many will follow their evil teaching and shameful immorality, and because of these teachers, the way of the truth will be slandered.
And that's exactly what Esau wants. He wants this truth to be slandered as much as possible. So if it's slandered, that means it's not going to go. Well, we don't care about the masses. We don't care about the. Yeah. I have to make this perfectly clear. We don't give a. Look at I'm talking about. I'm smack too. Hey, to make it perfectly clear, we don't care about the masses of the Israelites. You for damn sure don't care about you heathen, man. You natural heathen. You only care about what the Lord cares about, which is the hopeful elect. Or in this, because He knows who the elect is. We don't know. That's why we say humbly the hopeful elect. All right. Now you can have an inclination of who may be of the hopeful elect or the elect by our works. Get that that. Yep. And then we go back to you, brother. Because your works do follow, man. All right? And we hope us brothers up here, and especially brothers that are sincere, we hope our righteous and follows us to the end.
2 Peter 1:10, it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Yep.
For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
You never fall, man. All right? So we, Lord's will, we continue to be diligent, be in the cold, be in the hot, can just continue to push, because at the end of the day, it's really nothing else out here, man. The Murph is damn near gone. The oil is seeping from Babylon. Niggas are broke. And I for the life of me, this might be the most depressing Christmas ever. Niggas out here broke. Niggas can't afford little JJ, the retro, Gammas, whatever.
Space Jams.
Okay, yeah, the retro joints. They can't afford TT, a PS5. Or they can't afford groceries. You know?
Ain't no Christmas breakfast.
Yeah.
Here, Jake.
Yeah, sauces, that bacon, that biscuits, eggs, the cheesy grits.
You get everything that day.
Yeah, you get everything.
Sausage, bacon, eggs, fried,
Yeah.
biscuits, pancakes and shit. Yeah, man. You know, you're seeing an influx of food drives and shit like that. Because people can't go to the grocery store and buy what they want. You know, so they gotta depend on little food drives to get the little shit that they need. It's all the artificial bad shit anyway.
Yeah, but guess what? Anyway, but you know what? These people are so proud. They think they deserve everything. A piece of steak is only it's like $32. Now you gotta think we're in the times of great scarcity of food. Now I can go to the store and I can get me some cheap shit for $32, and I can eat off that for 2 weeks. But we think like that because we know there's a famine that's about to happen. Not of the word, which is truly the famine, but of bread too. We know. Hey man, yeah, that's why a lot of brothers are still here. Because we eat poison, we eat meat glue, we eat they eating fucking human remains. That's in your fucking sausage. Unknowingly. And you know, that's why we prepare our foods before we ingest. Because we know what's out there. You people don't know. Y'all think y'all about to suck y'all teeth into a nice hamburger. But guess what? I hate to say it, but baby fetuses in there. Little Israelite babies in there. It's up in there, man. Which is a sad case, but that's just judgment. All right? Yeah, might as well, because you say you got some hot shit.
2 Peter 2 verse 3, back in NLT, it says, in their greed, they will make up clever lies to get hold of your money.
Yeah.
But the Most High condemned them long ago, and their destruction will not be delayed.
So that tells you it's already predestined who's going to give themselves up short. Niggas out here, Deacon Hassad and the Hakai, you know, they probably in a huddle room. Like, what can we do now to shake these niggas up? What can we do now to trip up Israel? All right, what can we do to gain the mass and lose these niggas, man? No, fuck that. We don't care about Revelation 13:16. No. Give me something. Oh, you know what I mean? They gotta be thinking like that. Or to receive what's that thing? Not a personal phone call. You know, like a president, you got your own line. You get your direct line. You gotta encrypt it so you gotta have a password. It's like a VPN. Like, all right, man, I'm trying. I'm not getting all these niggas, man. You have to, you know what I mean? IUIC got to step this shit up. I can't do it myself. IUIC, but you never know how that works. Damn, I'm losing my words. Getting when somebody jumps into your my man, thank you for water. Because I'm normally helping you out. Hey, when they're infiltrating your camps and it's throwing everything off. It's throwing off the feng shui.
That's a good spirit.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Hey, we care. We don't care about I mean, what is Amber going to do?
What happened when they scoffed her?
Oh, she threw the middle finger up. She threw a middle finger. What is that going to do? I think I see it before too. Well, yeah, how is that gonna hurt my feelings? Us brothers been battle tested, man. All right, we gonna continue to be battle tested until the missiles hit, and Lord's will till we beam up. All right?
It's like it, bro. When the scriptures say, they that last battle shall be later, so therefore you don't fight, bitch. Fuck the white. You know what I'm talking about? It's like right there, I have it to say. Right. You gonna get on the bus and
Yeah.
Bitch, you on the bus. You on the number 8.
I ain't gonna lie, Salak, I take claim of both. They ain't gonna have this goodness. I ain't gonna give them that. It's gonna be straight feels in the minds. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Yeah, oh yeah, they ain't gonna have no kids.
I got a precept. Hey, this is going into these false prophets, etc. Ezekiel 14, verse 9, it reads, "And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken anything, I, Yahweh, have deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel." And that's what we're seeing. The Lord has, a set number. Okay, in his ministry of ours, ultimately to be stumbling blocks for the two-thirds. Okay? So that they may follow after these men, follow after those biblical heresies and be condemned, all right, with the rest of the world. See, the scriptures speak about, all right, those that were born in vain. You see, making it be destroyed, roughly paraphrasing, man.
Yeah,
All right, so it's a set number of Israelites out there that are, following after these false prophets, ultimately so they can meet their demise as well. It's killing two birds with one stone. It's more that it's back in 2 Peter 2, I'm going to jump down to verse 12, because in the middle of these verses, just going into righteous men that were saved in the midst of wickedness. But jumping down to verse 12 in the NLT, it says, "These false teachers are like unthinking animals, creatures of instinct, born to be caught and destroyed. They scoff at things they do not understand, and like animals, they will be destroyed."
Hey, that's one thing. Well, you want to speak on, but that's one thing I've noticed, and a lot of us noticed. There's no fruit. Like, there's no good fruit coming out of them chats, man. When you read, when like Hakal or one of them guys go live, they all like on their dicks, man. There's no precepts flowing, because when a good example, when you watch Elder Apostle Tahar's, he don't have to throw precepts out. We already know he knows his role. So it's the brothers that throw him up. But there could be some brothers that don't really know what that meant, but that was edified because it was a precept that was flowing through the chat. Of course, it's a hefty shalom, of course, before you enter. But you ain't got to do all that. If somebody's watching and you do, take the notes down, because it's always going to be precepts flowing through the joint. And you go to, let's say, Guerrilla Hebrew back in the day. It was with the ball cap. All this chat was saying, "Hey, Shalom, Gorilla, thank you, Gorilla," some dumb shit. Your brother's got any ideas? It's some bullshit. There's no precepts. It's just all the niggas ride, man. The whole time it's just a ride run, man. I don't see now. I looked on. I was being an agent. I was, brothers be on the joint just to see. I'll be doing the same. Everybody be doing the same. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Like Batman and shit.
Yeah, we're watchmen, because we gotta watch all things. Because unlike you guys, we would like to pull some of you niggas out of that hellhole, man. If it's the Lord's will. All right, but if you want to continue to beat ride and not learn the prophecies and the scriptures, then that's on you, nigga. You was meant to die right along with that nigga, man.
Because a lot of these individuals out here watching camps, like the Apostle tomorrow always goes into, they're just here to be entertained. They don't understand the severity of what we are in, what we have, signed our lives away for. All right, they just want to hear the debates. They just want to hear, Deacon, curses out of the Apostle tomorrow. And then, he always do them weak ass, corny ass thumbnails too, man.
Yeah, that shit.
Nigga got his mouth open, act like he's screaming like Goku and shit. Looking stupid, man. Just gimmicks, you know. Just corny ass Israelites out here, man. You see? That's why, beginning with our apostles on down, we don't move like that, man. We stick to the script. All right, we straight to prophecy, man. We like you said, in the chat, okay? We deal with the scriptures, all right? Strictly.
Real quick, it reminded me too of that story. We kind of skipped over it because I was about to mention a little bit in the class where the king Ahab, and it was a prophet Micaiah. He was a righteous king, and then he seen in the heavens that the Lord sent a lion spirit upon all the other prophets. It was like a couple hundred, and then all of them was like the brother said, like dick riding on the king, like, yeah, go up there, go up to the battle, you gonna win and all that shit. And Micaiah was like, nah, you gonna lose, nigga. And then they smacked him, threw him in prison. With the king, he said, I hate him because he always prophesying evil against me. That's the true prophet, man. A true prophet, we don't just talk shit just to make people mad or whatever. But at the end of the day, the majority of people is wicked. So we gotta get on them. So the what's it called? The viewers, the majority of the viewers are gonna hate us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're exposing their wickedness. Alright? But these niggas, they wanna do entertainment and bring all kind of women in and just make it nice and fun for the whole family and bring in heathen and all this shit. Like, the Lord ain't dealing with that. The Lord is dealing with division. You know what I'm saying? If you going off. All right?
Yeah.
But the righteous, because of course we can go to a different camp in like Cleveland or Chicago, whatever. We can camp perfectly. But that's because we got the same doctrine. We ain't trying to man please and you believe the MOTVs and white women. I believe it's this, that, and the third, and we all come together. Hell no. That's just confusion.
It'll be fist fights.
Right.
Because everybody believes so wholeheartedly in that doctrine. Sometimes Jake can get emotional because you believe so wholeheartedly. Like, oh, I thought,
Zeal.
And you got that zeal. That zeal can lead you to get, probably knocked out or in jail, or kicked, or you want to roll out the camp because you got butt hurt. That happens a lot too. Having hefty counsels, man. You get so cut up and get embarrassed, but you shouldn't be embarrassed. You should want to, those your brothers, man. Open rebuke is better than secret love. But it's like Trump has got that glove on. Anyways, like I said, that's a disenchants Jake. All right, like that's like different doctrines. You believe that and you believe this, but now you're going to counsel. What it really means, and then you get your ass butt hurt. See me down the road.
Scriptures speak about enduring sound doctrine.
Yeah.
They done flip the script on their whole congregation.
Yeah.
Just imagine that shit, bro. Just imagine if the apostle to harvest come out the blue like, oh yeah, all the Gentiles can make it.
Yeah. Everybody can make it. Everybody can make it with a ball cap on.
Yeah.
Rolling Diddy bopping down the street with a ball cap. Yo, check this shit out.
That's some fuck shit. They got a lot of blood on their hands, man. All right, and like the brother, Griffey spoke about, they go into these topics and then forget about prophecy.
Yeah, because they so deep into that bullshit.
So now they're not thinking about salvation. They're not thinking about prophecy. They're not thinking about the MOTV. They're not thinking about war in the flock.
That's right.
They're so caught up in these damnable heresies, okay? They're trying to debunk GMS and cut the apostle to hard and find scripture, going into different books and research and, all this, tedious studying and try to, prove a point that really isn't conducive to the times at all. We in the midst of war.
You're not measuring.
So they just threw all that out the window. World War III, MOTV, Jacob Trouble. Now it's all, you just got to save the Gentiles, man. Now you have, taken away from one in the sheep, one in the flock of what's happening today, man.
Yeah.
Going into the news, going into what's happening, the updates,
Yeah, whenever you finish that, like the bro said, They so caught up in their own, excuse me. They so caught up in their own selves, their own glorification. They forgot about showing love to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And they might say it, but they don't believe it. Because I guarantee a nigga like, because guess what? We flow through the Spirit. All right? We was talking about, well, this is prophecy. I was talking about niggas getting blown up by missiles, man. I like to talk about that. But we jumped on you false prophets because, like I said, we coming into that year, 2K25, which was coined the year of false prophets, man. And so, whenever you get to the point,
Titus, that's what Titus, when you read the book of Titus, you know, he intended to write a different message, a different letter, you know what I'm saying, to the church. You know, but he wind up, you know what I'm saying, going into, you know, these false gods. You know, like you said, it's back in your point, you know, how we, you know, Jake, you know what I'm saying, intended to go some way, but it wind up getting on these dudes, man.
I didn't intend for that. I was in the whip with bro. I'm like, all right, what we gonna think? Well, I already knew it was gonna be through the Spirit anyway. But you know, Jake still want to formulate a plan. But these Jakes, they already got some shit planned out, which is nothing wrong with that. But they don't flow through the Spirit. They know what they about to say concretely, which is something on a topic of debating, on a topic that is so far from prophecy. It's not even funny. They went way left, man.
Back in 2 Peter 2 and verse 13, the NLT says, their destruction is their reward for the harm they have done. Yeah. They love to indulge in evil pleasures in broad daylight.
Is this NLT? Yeah. All right, come. NLT version, by the way.
It's like in June. It's like I said, Titus June. It's not June. It says they are a disgrace and a stain among you. They delight in deception, even as they eat with you your fellowship meals. They commit adultery with their eyes, and their desire for sin is never satisfied. They lure unstable people into sin.
Hey, that's real talk, man. Hey, man, when I commit sin or sin unto death, what have you, of course, you know, we understand that. But when they commit, I'm not even gonna bring that old shit up. But when we always, every time I look at it, a Sakari video always exudes pride. Because you know, niggas got ball caps on and they got the t-shirts, they looking cool, they looking hip-hop-y and shit.
Making that war face, man.
Yeah, making that war face like,
you know that face, the rhythm man.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, yeah, they make it all cool. Yeah, I lost my point because that pissed me off. What you say again?
It says they lure unstable people into sin.
And niggas are unstable. Coming out the world, being in the world, you're unstable. But when you're plucked out, you should try to be unstable, then stable. All right? Yeah. You gotta be rooted, man. You gotta be rooted. That means your foundation is on a clean, strong slate, so to speak. But them niggas, this shit's shaky. They got mudslides on the left, mudslides on the right. So they just standing there, knees shaking. Nah, man, you gotta be rooted, man. And guess what? You ain't gotta be proud about it, but you gotta be confident about this, man. You gotta be sure about this word. Because somebody could come up and they might have like a nigga like Brother Polite, he might have the biggest words in the world. I ain't gonna know all that shit. They're gonna be brothers on the side picking up on the Webster Dictionary. Yo, I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Give me break down the Deuteronomy 22nd chapter, nigga. Because y'all like to talk about, oh man, they like to talk about that. That's been broken down on so many. This brother could break this shit down. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? But you already know what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Brothers can we broken that shit. I know every brother in the camp probably broke that doctrine down a couple times, man. All right, Revelation 13. It's just you don't have the eyesight to see it, man. Your scruples are and in Brekathay, how about Shem Yahushua for the Lord to continue to deal with us? All right, Lord's will we continue to be faithful and continue to endure this sound doctrine, man. Because it's like I said, it's not an easy thing.